Hey y'all, it's your girl back with another lovely video, and I hope that you enjoy this. Whenever you get a chance to watch this, we're gonna go really fast. Excuse me. I'm gonna be using the Egyptian Tarot deck. Go ahead and make sure you like the video. If you need to book a reading, simply press the description box or look in the description box for my link and book me. But make sure you guys like the video. It supports the channel. All right, it helps those out there who need to see this, see it. Pick a card of your choice and let's get into it. Card 1, people. That was quick. Whoa, that was quick. Like, what the heck? It's like you guys have came out your shell, or something has really taken place that has allowed y'all to open up. And I was talking about the shell. Open up, but open up in a way where you still feel safe, you still feel good, you still feel secure. You don't feel like if you go for whatever this is, you're going to have some type of pushback. It's almost giving me like you guys have did it. You know, you have really moved on in some sense. You have maybe gotten some visions, some understanding, some clarity about where your life could go, what could happen for you, what you could achieve. And so this is someone who has just said, fuck it, and has just went for whatever goal, whatever thing, idea. It's like everything that could possibly have been just on your mind for however long, this person has done it. So guess what? You get results. You moved on. You transmuted very dark, heavy energy into something light, into something prosperous, into something that works, that can get you from A to B, that could help you succeed along your journey. So I really want to almost like congratulate you guys, or just give you like big kudos, like that. I don't know what you did. Okay. I don't know what y'all did, but it's like this is someone looking back at how far they've come, what they've experienced in their life, and being beyond proud of themselves and actually feeling it with no guilt, with no stress, with no strife, with no resentment left, no lingering energy. There is like a huge, if you understand karmic debt and clearing, it's almost like you basically cleared your karmic debt. Like or maybe you actually cleared real debt, or you found a way to clear your debt. You know, you guys could have gotten some scholarship, a grant, a large sum of money. But I feel like this is someone who has really situated themselves to be able to have more than enough. Maybe this is love. Maybe this isn't like every area of your life, but this is how you're going to end up feeling whenever this energy comes in, or as you are working on whatever you're working on and you complete this. This is the completion, all right, of this level, of this chapter of your life. And it's not even just this level. It's like closing out one and then being already on the next. Like, it's almost like the things that you did in the past almost propelled you even further now, is the vibe I'm getting. So it's kind of like a strange energy or vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you almost didn't think you were as ahead as you thought you were. This is like underestimating yourself and then fully tapping into your potential and doing some wild banana crazy stuff that you don't, it's not that you don't normally do this, but you just do it. Like whatever it was, you just end up doing it, and then being like shocking and surprising yourself because you put yourself way ahead of the curve, because you just decided to basically get out of the past and just learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Like literally just learn from it. Just stop kind of letting it suck you into some 2 steps back, 10 steps back mode. Like you go forward. Like this is someone going forward and being like, I can never look back. Wow, so 2 cards tried to flip out. Why are the cards going crazy like that? Card number 2. So card number 2, you have the 5 of Swords. It's giving me making my way downtown, walking fast. Like you trying to get over whatever this is. Could be a heartbreak, could be a loss of something. Maybe a loss of like a passion for a job or something like that. But it's also like the birth in a sense. This is when you get a chance to dwell, but to ask yourself, am I ready to move on? Because I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of being in the same energy, coming to the same place. So this is someone diligently and intentionally taking the steps that's necessary to almost go into their mind, to go into the subconscious, and truly ask themselves, what am I doing that's creating this same result? Because I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Or it doesn't get me very far, or it doesn't help me actually reap the rewards or the, you know, the benefits that I would like to see. Or maybe this is communication style. Like maybe you're working on your communication, or someone is working on their communication towards you, and that could actually be what it is. Like you trying to move on, but you dwelling and maybe noticing the attachments that you have to people, places, and things, to habits, to ways of doing things, and having to really separate yourself from the actual happening of whatever event is taking place, and diligently taking the right steps. Okay, this is like some real integrity work right here. This is some real shadow work right here, like making yourself accountable of cognitive dissonant behavior, where you would just act like everything's okay, but you know you just said that's not cool. You know, so it's like getting beyond that bottom, you know, rock bottom place, but knowing you was just there. So it's a little struggle to keep walking, because it's like you just got out of this space. So you have to give yourself some time. But it's almost like if you don't stop, you actually, the momentum of whatever this is will cease. Like it will go really fast, aka it will also kill whatever this burden it is that may be feeling like it's on you. It almost makes me feel like you guys might need to just find different ways to move the energy, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe your energy, or this dealing with a certain particular thing, a job, a relationship, it has maybe kept you in this same kind of cycle. And this is a person who is actually breaking the cycle. But in order to break it, you have to realize where you're at in it. Maybe you couldn't figure out where you were at in it. You just knew you was in one. Now you know where you're at in it. And so now it's like going in the opposite direction of the current. That could be that little friction that you could be feeling. And I feel like Spirit is still telling you to just take your time to move on. It doesn't have to be so crazy. And hey, you might keep going and get a boat. You might keep going and get a tree branch. You could pull yourself out of these waters pretty soon. I think that's what happens. And it's more so once you get out of it, not letting all of that weight, like seeing it go down this river and just kind of letting yourself dry off as you walk away from it. Okay, like it's like a whole place. It could be a whole area. You could be relocating or spiritually relocating as well. All right. And lastly, we have the Knight of Pentacles. All right, for card 3 people. So card 3 people, this is just so interesting to me, because it's like you really have found a sweet spot, but maybe you're realizing that this sweet spot has actually been in kind of a negative place. So this is like when I was telling people during my inner child classes in the 2nd season this year, I said to them, sometimes people get comfortable in their trauma, and this is why they act the way they act and whatnot. And what it looks like, when I say that, is to get comfortable with certain feelings. Now, one of these feelings could even be victimization. Now, I know some people would say, what do you mean, like, you're supposed to be empathic. It's like, yes, I can feel your feelings, but it gets to a point where a person has to pick themselves up. And you can't be miserable. You can't be expecting someone to come save the day, someone to come be that hero for you. And I feel like these card 3 people are recognizing the hero in the mirror that they've been looking at, and they're tired of kind of separating the two. This is someone really deciding, like, I can't just have the map. I can't just have the GPS. I have to get in the car and go. I have to try. I have to fail. I have to fall on my face. But whatever is going to happen, I can't even say that's going to happen or that has to happen, because I have not even gone on this adventure, this journey. So this is someone kind of needing to get out of their own way, kind of needing to sit with the feelings, but realizing you can't dwell there forever, and you have to know when to get out and when to get in. So it's something about that is giving me, is going back to the energy, and something also too with your future. So it's almost like you understand what could come from the future if you move on, but a part of you does not want to. A part of you is still so used to where you've been, where you always, what you've always maybe known, an old lifestyle or way of being, habits, people, places, things that if you knew, it's almost like Spirit wants me to ask you, if you knew what was on the other side. I seen this is the perfect example. I seen this picture, and this little girl was holding on to this really raggedy little teddy bear. No shade to the teddy bear, because it probably was very sentimental, right? But the problem was, it's kind of reminding me of this pentacle. The problem was, this little girl could not realize that if she let go of the I said the pentacle. Wow, it could even be a job for some of y'all. But if she let go, or like a way you're seeing yourself, like, you know, if this is a job, like boss mentality versus customer mentality, employee mentality. So they was like, if you let go of this big old teddy bear, what you don't realize, behind me, I have a teddy bear the size of me. You know how fast she let go of that teddy bear? This is somebody about to go through that. And it might be unexpected. And so I always like to say, you know, sometimes the universe has a funny way of either expecting us to go ahead and make those transformations happen. Hey, Pluto. Okay. Or y'all don't want to hear Pluto come through, but seriously, or Pluto will come fuck shit up. So it's like, you want to kind of, this is like someone kind of at that point. They know, like, they need to move their energy forward. Maybe someone needs to let you go. Maybe someone needs to energetically realize you're going your way and they're going their way. This could be so many different things, because sometimes when it's time for us to go to the next level, we might have different parties that are not always on the same page, like such family for some of you guys, or just people who think they know you and what's best for you, because I feel that real friends and family, people that you call family, are always going to be able to see a way to keep the relationship going despite where you guys go in life. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a little bit of a different relationship because of the new transitions in life that you guys are making, there will still always be an like agape type of connection between y'all. That change or next step that you need to go on will not make them feel away. It will actually make them inspired, and they will want to see you change, because that's what we came here to do on this earth. Okay, we're to grow. So and that's spiritually as well. I think this is someone spiritually outgrowing this dwelling space they like to hang out in, and realizing, like, it was fun to sit here and think about this, or dwell, or be stuck in the past, but like, I got things to do. I got places I want to see. I got stuff I want to experience. I maybe haven't even loved all the people I'm supposed to love, you know, friendship wise, or even partnership wise. Like, hopefully we ain't gotta love that many people before we find the one. Like, can it be this, like, one more one? Can he just be the next person, or they just be the next person? Some of y'all asking that, and that might be also the fear, like, well, I don't want to go through it. And it's like, fuck that. Like, just go through it. Go through something else. That's the vibe. So I feel like Spirit really wants me to end it off right there and say, card 3 people, just go get out of the same space you've been in. Go do something else, okay? Go live your life, go be free. But don't stay here forever, because time is going to keep going on, and tomorrow's not promised. And you know, you got things you probably passionate about, and so just remember who you were before you met them. Get back into those things if it's hard to kind of pull yourself out of whatever kind of depressing energy this is. And don't let anything depress you or suppress you like that, because if it's doing that, it might actually be more freeing when you let it go and realize like you didn't even need that person, place, or thing to live a great life or have a great day or whatnot. Yeah. So a good book to read too is This Is Me Letting You Go. I forget who it's by. It's on Audible. It's really great. But This Is Me Letting You Go. And in the book, she basically talks about a lot of different things that I think I could help any individuals out there who might be struggling with this type of energy. More relationship wise, but it can help with many other things. And yeah. Hope that you guys have a great night, and peace.